My left side, I couldn't lift my arm, I couldn't walk. I wasn't paralyzed, I had feeling, but I couldn't walk. I could speak a little. I mean, I wasn't too bad. I went through speech therapy, but it only lasted a very short time because I did so well, and I was grateful for that. People have different types of strokes, I'm sure, but mine was, I got help right away, and because I did, I believed I improved very well. I didn't go through speech therapy because I was discharged from that at the other place, but I did physical therapy and OT. Now, physical therapy I did for a year because they got my legs working and strong really well. I really want to tell you, even the male therapists, I was not self-conscious with at all. They were just very kind and patient, very compassionate. Well, balance. They had me on this machine to test my balance, and they do have wonderful equipment here. I was on the bike and a few other weight-bearing machines. It really improved me so. And then they would test me to see how well I was doing, and I was only there a year because I did really well. Now, occupational therapy, they work with your arm and your hand, etc. And they tell me that always takes longer to come back, which it is slow, but it's coming. I can walk, you know, that is such a blessing, just to be able to walk. You don't realize if you can't walk, you can't do anything. And they got my legs working, and I'm very strong, and I just need a cane. I started out with a walker, actually. And then I progressed to a semi-cane, and now I'm just on a quad cane. The most wonderful is that I can drive. They teach you independence. And they have a kitchen here too, where, you know, they teach you kitchen independence. But they worked with my hand and my arm to the point where they suggested I take a driver's test, which of course I was insecure, but I did it anyway, and I have been driving for over a year, and I want to tell you, the independence is just awesome. They give you hope and encouragement. They're very compassionate and knowledgeable about what they're doing, and they tell you about every little step, and it's not just a couple times you do these exercises, you do them thousands of times to recuperate. And you just can't give up. They encourage you not to give up. Sometimes you get discouraged, but that's normal. But like I say, they give you hope. They tell you, you know, you can do this.